Well, good evening, First Baptist and Old Stonington Baptist Church, and welcome once again from the Park's backyard for part 2 of our Return to Church series. As you remember, last night we talked about the first of the 3 things that I want us to focus on as we prepare for our return to our churches here in the coming weeks. The first last night, as you remember, was we should be praying, and the second tonight is that we should be prepared. Psalm chapter 10 and verse 17 reminds us, Scripture says, "Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will prepare their hearts, and you will listen carefully." That's a great reminder for us that the Lord is wanting to hear from us. And we talked about that last night, that we should be praying for the many things that are going on as we prepare for our return to church. Pray for one another. Pray for those that will be putting themselves back into groups and crowds of people much larger than anything that they've been doing in all these days of this separation and time of sheltering in place. But it's important that we be prepared, and we will be prepared. Our churches will be ready to receive you. We will be ready to receive you safely and carefully. We are taking into account your health and your safety as first and foremost priorities. And we're preparing for our buildings to be safe and ready for you, but we also need to prepare our hearts. We need to get things ready in our hearts and in our minds so that when we do go back to what was once very familiar to us, our on-site worship, that it really won't even seem like we've left. It will be so natural for us to just immediately come back and to resume our worship. One of the things that we're going to do in preparation for that is 2 weeks from tonight, on the grounds at Old Stonington Baptist Church, we will have a gathering on the grounds. And this is sponsored by First Baptist Stonington and Old Stonington Baptist Church. We'll be blessed with great music. I'm working with a guest vocalist to have a great singer. Then I've also invited a friend of mine, Dr. Lanny Faulkner from First Baptist Church in Atwood, Illinois, to come and to bring us a great message about preparing our hearts and getting ourselves ready for this return to church. I know you'll enjoy Dr. Lanny's message. He is a great preacher, and I have enjoyed knowing him for many years. He's been a great friend to me. And was very instrumental in me getting my very first church to pastor a number of years ago. So save that date, 2 weeks from tonight, June 29th at 6 o'clock. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your friends, bring your family. We'll be practicing safe social distancing guidelines, so we'll be able to spread out so that everyone can seat themselves at a safe distance. We'll have masks and hand sanitizer available for all who attend that would like to use these things. We'll have everything ready for you. Pray, beginning right now, pray for good weather. It would be wonderful if we were having weather just like we are right now. But pray for a good night of good weather. And begin now to think about people that you would like to invite. We've got plenty of room out at Old Stonington, so I know we'll be able to seat as many that attend and seat you at a very safe distance. So save that date, Monday, June 29th, 6 o'clock at Old Stonington Baptist Church as we prepare ourselves for our return to church. So tomorrow night we wrap this thing up. We have already focused on that we should be praying. Secondly, tonight we should be prepared, and then tomorrow night we need to focus on being present. And that just doesn't mean physically present in our bodies. It means present in mind and in heart and in spirit and in ministry. And we'll touch on that tomorrow night. So once again, thanks for stopping by and listening to me tonight. Look forward to coming back tomorrow night and wrapping this thing up. And once again, save the date, June 29th, 6 o'clock at Old Stonington, for gathering on the grounds. Have a great night.